Yeah, Crow's Cut's back with a day early because he's away tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going on holiday tomorrow
we
for
need
a week.
we need to make sure that we have you covered off with all things Crows. So we're going to review just the one game because we did last weekend's game in the Cup, which was against Shoreham, and we're going to review Wednesdays, which was Bexhill, played at Hailsham, and on social media we managed to put Shoreham.
And you might have noticed I've got a new haircut.
It's all funky fresh for his holiday, and then we'll be previewing tomorrow's game against Loxwood. I think we did a bit of a mini preview last week, but we'll go a little bit more into detail. We also have one new signing, which has been announced today.
Would you like to reveal that?
Yeah, I can do. We sort of gave you the little hint last week for those that watched it.
And today is the day that we will reveal our new signing.
Yeah, so we've got Lewis Unwin on dual registration from East Grinstead, who are the division above. Apparently, he's a really good player. He looked really good without giving too much away in the Bexhill game where he came on for sort of 20 minutes, half an hour. So that was encouraging. Defensive midfield player. So
very exciting new player to the squad. Let's hope he does well. Now, on to the game.
Yeah,
what a game. Yeah, we just played fantastic, I think.
Yeah.
Our best performance this season so far, I think 5-0, the ending score was. We played incredible, still top of the league, but still early doors.
3 games played now in the league, but with 4 wins from 4, when you take into account the FA Cup as well, we're absolutely flying. Excuse the Crows pun. The 5-0, do you want me to kick it off, or do you want to say something first?
I'll let you kick it off.
Thank you. So, I'm going to sit like that for a minute, because that's awesome. We started off, I'm not going to say really badly, but we just couldn't get going. And I think that instead of picking on the Crowborough team, because the effort was certainly there, Bexhill were just really, really good. If you'd have asked me 20-25 minutes into the game, are the Crows going to win 5-0? I would have said we'll be lucky to take anything from this game. That's just me being honest. I know that it's a Crowborough podcast, but I'm not always going to be biased. They hit the crossbar. Their movement was really, really good. They had some really neat flicks and touches. I think in fairness to Crowborough, Martin Grant in goal didn't have loads to do. But yeah, we had a very lucky goal, 15th minute, Lucas Rains, so well taken. We didn't deserve it at the time.
Yeah, it was 15 minutes he scored that goal.
Yeah, we just didn't deserve it. It was a great goal, completely against the run of play.
But to be honest, we weren't playing as well at that moment. Honestly, I think they had the first half, if I'm going to be brutally honest. That's what I believe.
The majority, and I suppose that takes us to the second goal. Elliot Duncan on 33 minutes. So after the first goal, it carried on pretty much more of the same, where Bexhill were actually the better side. To your point, that Bexhill took the first half.
We were lucky in the first half, I would think, but the second half, that's when stuff got really good. And if you're at the game, I was going mental, so you probably would have heard me chanting.
You say that, but after Elliot Duncan's second goal, we settled and the game evened up. I think that's fair to say. So after about half an hour, it was an even contest, and we were lucky to be up by 2 goals. And then, as you say, the second half, we just came out and it was a 5-star performance. It really, really was. Harvey Killick scoring in the 50th and 60th minute, very, very similar goals.
Yeah, Harvey Killick was my man of the match. He was just superb. Nothing else to be said about it. Harvey Killick was just on his game on that day. He's fantastic.
He was, but I think on the second half performance, any one of the players that played could have got man of the match. Yeah, even Harry London, I think he only came on for about 20 minutes. He scored a cracking goal as well, which you'll see when Crows TV comes out over the weekend with the match highlights. It was absolutely brilliant. But he came on, he looked really, really lively, and it was really pleasing to see actually the squad depth that we've got. That Muggsy, when he looks to his bench, we're not sat there thinking we've got a strong 11 and that's it. We have got depth all over the pitch.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't. I've got like a voice problem where like I don't know. I don't know. If I said yeah, but it was like quiet. I don't know what it is.
It's all good. Harvey Kinnick scoring twice. Harry London, as I said, 86th minute to finish off. Coming out of the 5-0, we all know how good it was. You'll see the highlights for those that weren't there. But I will say on that point, if you weren't there, why weren't you? Because there was about 50 travelling Crows fans. It was probably the best away turnout that I've seen. Travelling 35 minutes from Crowborough all the way down to Hailsham. It was absolutely brilliant. And thank you so much for coming down and sharing that awesome moment with us.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the Crows fans who travelled down, because it is still quite a long way. It's still quite a long way from Crowborough. You could have just sat in, watched some telly, but no. Our loyal Crows fans came and watched the Crows, and we definitely can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, I'm feeling like this is going to be a special season on and off the pitch. We've certainly, I'm feeling like the club is together, the support and the club are together. But the other point that I was going to go on to, and again, I'm not here to criticise referees, but I'm looking, just so you can see what I keep looking down. I've just got the result on my iPad so that I can see the goal times to tell you that 4 yellow cards for both sides. That's 8 yellow cards just for the players. Then each of the managers also got a yellow card. That's 10 bookings in a game, and I just think...
And some of them weren't deserved bookings.
Some of them weren't deserved on both sides. I'm not criticising the referee as a person, I'm criticising refereeing. We all know there's rule changes, you can see it in the Premier League, it's all over the news, they're playing stupid amounts of added time. We had 7 minutes in the second half alone of this game, which actually, judging by today's standards and looking at the Community Shield, Charity Shield, whatever you want to call it, finding that wasn't so bad. But stop booking people for petty stuff. Our manager got booked for talking to his own player.
Yeah.
Where's the sense?
That is literally got booked for talking to his own player. We're not over-exaggerating that in any way.
I understand if he's abusing the referee, abusing an opposition player, abusing another official.
Yeah, definitely.
Book him, fine. If he's talking to his own player, let him talk to his own player, and he should be able to talk to his own player how he wants.
Do you know what he was saying?
I've got no idea what was said. I've not asked, but it's petty, and I don't like it. And I think the worst thing from a club perspective is I believe each of these bookings cost 25 quid. We're a Step 5 football club. We don't have the millions that Man City and all of these other money being thrown around left, right, and centre, hundreds of millions of pounds in transfers. We don't have that sort of money. That has just cost us. It might be 20 quid, but either way, call it over 100 quid for Bexhill and us.
I don't know why you have to pay for a booking. It should be a red card, in my opinion. You have to pay for that.
I agree with paying for bookings, but don't dish them out because you want to make money, because that's what it feels like. It feels like it's a cash grab, and I will criticise the FA on that quite openly.
Yeah.
Right, on to cheerier things. Tomorrow we have got a home game against Loxwood. Any thoughts? I know you're not going to be there, but
I'm not going to be there, but I will be when I'm on holiday. I'll be keeping track of the score and hoping that the mighty Borough win.
Yeah. I'll be at the game hoping that the mighty Borough win.
Hold on. Just going to give you a little sight.
I think we're getting a bit too early on the we are top of the league stuff. The camera's
can you
there.
see it? No,
Let me do it.
There you go, top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league.
We are, but we've played 3 games. Teams around us have only played 1. So I'm not getting carried away.
I know, but we're still top of the league.
We are.
You can't take that away.
Loxwood, again, early doors, no reflection of them necessarily just yet this season. I don't know if I can look at who they've played. No, I can't. Loxwood played 2, lost 2, 1 home game, 1 away game. It looks like they've lost. In fact, it hasn't got any goal difference down, which I find incredible. If they've played 2, lost 2 and had 0 goal difference. Put in the comments below if you can figure that out. So I don't know what's happened with their reporting, but this is the league table we're looking at. Of course, yes, we're top of the league, flying, riding high with that 5-0 boosts our goal difference. Loxwood last season, they gave us a tough time. I think that's fair to say. I can't remember what the results were, and if you want to talk for a minute, I can try and have a look.
Yeah, so Borough are getting to a really good start. I think this season is looking promising. I think Borough could do it. Sorry, my throat's going again. I don't know what's happening. I think Borough could do really well this year, and I honestly think that we can do very well. I don't know what to say.
That's all right, because I've just found Tuesday 25th of October we beat Loxwood 2-0 in the Cup at home. Then we had a match postponed on the 5th of November, that was probably rain. Then we had a 1-1 away to Loxwood 22nd of November. And then a lot of games getting postponed, wasn't there, last year?
Yeah, that's a bit crap. Some games were postponed for nothing. I think it was getting stupid last year.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of games could have been put on. I think there was some politics going on somewhere.
Yeah.
And
but what do you mean politics?
Teams not wanting to play fixtures because people being unavailable and things.
Yeah.
The other game, 1st of April, it was April Fool's Day because we lost at home 2-1 to Loxwood.
Yeah, that really was a joke, wasn't it?
So we beat them in the Cup and lost in the league. League table wise, they finished 15th. So read into that what you will. I'm going to take 2 losses and 1 win as that tomorrow's going to be a challenge. 15th place in the league when we finish 6th indicates otherwise, but as we know at this level, they could have had a high squad turnover, which could be them strengthening, but also it could be, what am I trying to say? Could be negative to them because obviously trying to blend a new team. It could be that they've got the same team as last season, in which case they'll be coming to the Crows looking for their first 3 points of the season. It's going to be a hard game, but if we can win it, it'll be played 4-1-4 in the league, played 5-1-5 overall. So hopefully we can carry on the 5 theme.
Let's hope we can repeat the Arsenal Invincible season, be the Crowborough Invincible season. We probably won't, but it's a nice thought.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I would take a cup final and a promotion this season.
Yeah,
anything.
well, I'd like a treble, but I'll take it.
We'll take the FA Cup.
Yeah. Come on, we're playing against City in the final. We win against them.
That would be
City
amazing.
are crap.
I think we're some way off that. But anyway, enough of us waffling. Hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow at the game. I'm very much looking forward to it and really, really hoping that we get another 3 points in the bag and we'll go and build the momentum from there for the rest of the season.
Right, so that was Crow's Cast, and we will see you after my holiday, because
we'll do one next Saturday morning.
Right, next Saturday morning we'll be talking about, I'll be technically interviewing you by the match, because I won't have an idea what's going on. But anyway, we'll see you in the next episode of Crow's Cast, and this was, you won't believe it, it was Crow's Cast. See you later.